course, despite the request of not being too pushy on politics, I believe that all questions are very political, Your Holiness. So are you ready to get them?
Yes.
Okay. Your Holiness, these are questions coming from Nikkei Asia, Mr. Andy Sharp, and CNN Blake Essig. I put them together because actually they are very similar. What similarities do you see between what happened to Tibet in 1949 and what seems to be playing out between Taiwan and China now? In other words, do you feel that Taiwan can risk the fate of Tibet?
Now, Taiwan is firstly Han people, and culture, language, Han, Chinese culture. As a matter of fact, I really found the heritage of Chinese tradition I found in Taiwan. Mainly China, too much politicized. So now Taiwan, since they really kept 1,000-year-old Chinese tradition, Chinese culture, and the culture in Chinese culture, including Buddhism, I think many Chinese brothers, sisters can learn a lot from Taiwanese brothers, sisters. That's my feeling. So eventually, I really pray unified Taiwan and mainland China, peaceful. Then, as I mentioned earlier, economically, Taiwan, mainland China, immense help. Culturally, spiritually, the Chinese brothers, sisters in mainland China can learn a lot of deeper experience and also the rich Chinese cultural heritage, I feel. Now China itself, now changing. When I was in China, I met several times Chairman Mao Zedong and many other leaders. And at that time, I very much impressed communism, Marxism. So even you say one occasion, I expressed I want to join Chinese Communist Party. Then
probably you should have done it. Then you would be back in China.
Then you see my friend, when I express I want to join party, Communist Party, that they say, no hurry, no hurry. And then one occasion, Chairman Mao Zedong, you see, expressed to me, religion is poison. At that moment, I really felt, you are truly destroyer of religion, like that. But in any way, I have a lot of different experience So all I look as a human brothers, sisters. Then all these different ideology, different nationality, different culture, then not effect or secondary like that.
What is your view on Chinese President Xi Jinping be aiming to the third term as a General Secretary of the Chinese Communist Party? And second question from the same Nippon Television is, given the suppressing of Chinese minorities and democratic movements in Hong Kong and Xinjiang, do you think the international community should consider boycotting next Winter Games in China?
I have no comment about
Olympics. Chinese Olympics.
Xi Jinping. As I mentioned earlier, I know Chinese Communist Party leader since Mao Zedong. The idea, good. Sometimes they too much extreme, tight control. Otherwise, you see, ideologically, I feel, as I mentioned earlier, Marxism and socialism, I really love. So, under the leadership of new Chinese also the generation, I think things will change. I feel that. Then regarding Tibet and also East Dagestan, Xinjiang, we have our own unique culture. So they know more narrow-minded, the Chinese communist leader, you see, they do not understand the variety of different culture. Also the Chinese Zhonghua Renmin Gonghu Go, is not one as the group, Han people, but it's a Tibetan, Uyghur, and other sort of different groups. So I really feel Zhonghua Renmin Gonghu Go, you see, that should implement on policy matter. Use Renmin Gonghu Go, but in reality, too much control by Han people. So now things are changing. Okay.
Your Holiness, Tashtre, we are very happy to see you fine and healthy. My question is, at this difficult time and suffering due to coronavirus, as a Japanese in Japan, what should we do to help the community? Thank you.
I think that matter, I think those experts know better how to deal this sort of illness. But I think Japan, basically, they physically, I think very, healthy. So the facility very good. So the Japanese government also, you see, taking care. So each individual Japanese brothers sisters, you see, should pay more attention about this illness. I don't think it's much danger. Okay.
My name is Obayashi, a freelance. And my question is regarding China, relationship with China. Have you any plan to see China's leader, Xi Jinping, and in the near future? And also when and how? Thank you.
No particular sort of plan. But since few years, I express my desire to visit Wutai-shan, Marbe, Wutai-shan. And then meantime, certainly I can stop in Peking. Then possibility to meet Xi Jinping and some other leaders. And actually, I really want to meet some my old friend Chinese, some military, some political. So I getting older, they also, you see, now become older. So I want to see such my old friend. So I'm hoping while I also taking the pilgrimage to Wutai-shan, but I really don't know